Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Charmin and today I am going to help you speak 20 sentences that you can speak within your home. As I always say that you should start practicing English, and for that, to be honest, the first place where we feel the most safe and secure is our home. And you can use these sentences with people who are already at your home. Maybe it could be your mother, your siblings, your father, anyone. So let's get into it. Part one is morning phrases. Use these sentences when you wake up in the morning. Number one is wake up, it's getting late. Use this when you want to wake up someone, and you can use it in a sentence like wake up, it's getting late. A very polite way of asking how the other person slept the previous night is did you sleep well? Or hey, good morning, did you sleep well? Brush your teeth before breakfast. Use it to remind someone to brush their teeth before they eat anything in the morning. Like you could say, hey, before eating anything, go brush your teeth. What's for breakfast today? Ask this to your mom when she's making breakfast or anyone who is making breakfast that morning. It also could be your father. You could ask, I'm so hungry. What's for breakfast today? Sometimes you're just so sleepy even after waking up in the morning. So, a tea or a coffee could be really, really helpful. But when you're having a busy morning, how do you really politely ask someone for a cup of tea? You can ask, hey, I'm so sleepy. Can you please make me a cup of tea? Part two is household activities. These sentences you could use around your household with the people around you, like your family members, or it could be your siblings, or it could be your cousins, anyone. These are great when you're doing some chores in the house or you're giving some instruction to other people who are around you. Number one is let's clean the room. This is something that you could be using when you want someone to clean up a space with you. Like you could say, the place is so messy. Let's clean up the place or let's clean up the room. Please do the dishes. This is a very common request after having dinner, breakfast, or lunch. The dishes are piled up over the sink. So we want them to be gone as soon as possible, right? So you could ask or request someone around you that, oh my God, there are so many dishes. Can you please clear up the dishes for me? Or can you please wash up the dishes for me? Or can you please do the dishes for me? So this is an instructional phrase, and this might be used with your sibling or someone who probably doesn't know how to do it, which is folding clothes. How to fold clothes properly. If you want to instruct someone, you could say that, hey, can you please fold the clothes properly? Or hey, this is how it is done. You could say, don't throw the clothes in the cupboard, fold them properly. You could use this when someone is really, really messy, and that is, hey, don't throw things around your room. Keep it in their respective places. This is a very common household reminder, which is turn off the light before you leave the room. You could maybe ask your younger siblings or someone who is maybe leaving the room. You could say that, can you please turn off the light before you leave? Part three is conversation with our family. There are different ways we can share our feelings, but one most common feeling that we all feel at the end of the day is, I am feeling very tired today. It could be used in a sentence like, I had so many classes today, I feel so tired. Sometimes when we are having a weekend and we really want to spend some quality times with our family, what could we ask them? Let's watch a movie, right? Nothing could be better than a really, really good homely movie, having some food along with your siblings and your relatives or your parents. You could say, it's the weekend, let's all watch a movie together. A very, very common call out in every house is dinner is ready. So how can we use it in a sentence? You could say, everyone come to the table, the dinner is ready. How do I ask for help politely so that the other person is actually willing to help me? Probably you could be fixing a lamp. So, how do you ask for help? You could say, I'm trying to fix this lamp. Can you please help me with it? How do you invite someone to join you to do a task? Maybe you want to go for a walk. So how do you invite them? You could say, the weather is so nice. Let's go for a walk after dinner. Part four is the bedtime phrases. So these are the very common bedtime phrases. Number one is good night. Good night or sweet dreams. You can use it with anyone. It could be your parents, it could be your siblings, with your friends, anyone. It just is a very common sentence that we use. I am going to bed. You could say it when you are really sleepy. You could say that I am really sleepy, I'm going to bed. This is an indicator that you are done for the day and you're winding up the day and you're going to sleep. You are not doing anything after this. Another thing, another phrase we all say even to ourselves is, don't forget to put the alarm. You could say to someone else like, hey, you have this thing to do in the morning, don't forget to set the alarm. Or you could say, set the alarm for 7 a.m. You have to wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning. These 20 phrases are super, super useful if you want to practice English on a regular basis within your family first, in your household, because that's the most safe place that you can have, right? Because it might be very, very overwhelming to be going out in the world and then starting to speak in English with random people. So these are very, very small sentences that you can incorporate in your daily, speaking. It could be as simple as I am busy. Like maybe your first language is not English, but you could just say I am busy. Whenever, you have to use this sentence, just use it in English. And these kind of sentences are going to help you actually build a foundation and make you feel comfortable in talking with people. You can take very, very small steps, but make sure to actually start doing it, because if not now, then when? That's something that you really have to realize as soon as possible. I hope these phrases will help you very much. I know these are very beginner level phrases, but I really want the people who are completely not comfortable using English in their daily lives, within their household, and they think that speaking in English is a very complicated thing and they can't do it. This video is for them. I want them to start with very, very simple English phrases and then build up. I'll also be posting much more advanced level, English speaking tips and everything. But I truly believe that you have to start first. Only then you can actually go to that level, so that, you are comfortable doing that. First, you have to be comfortable doing this. Thank you so much for watching the video. Always remember, the more you speak, the more you improve. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.